What's up, my Moon Tribe? I'm Haley. Welcome back to Moon Tribe Tarot. These are general messages only, which means take what resonates and leave behind what doesn't. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, where messages will 100% correlate to you because it's specifically for you in mind, you can find all the information on how to reach me in the description box down below. Without any further ado, I've gone ahead and pulled from the 21st to the 26th, 2 cards of Lenormand, 2 cards of the Mystical Manga Tarot, what you need to know. So, it's just a word of, general. Everyone has been getting really negative shit because of the political climate, because of the economy and everything that's going on with the virus. So I am going to be making a specific video to address the issues. They'll probably be up either sometime tonight or sometime coming this week, very early. But I'm going to continue with the reading. I would just like you to know, don't get freaked out by the negative cards, because literally everybody's getting the same shit. So we have the Four of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, and then for the Lenormand we have, I'm pretty sure this is the Moon, and this is Casket, I think. I'm pretty sure. So let's get into the tarot first, as I'm more well-versed in the tarot. So the Four of Cups represents a situation in which somebody is giving you emotion and you are refusing it, or vice versa. It represents emotionally being blocked off to something and not giving into a source. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles representing that there is patience that is needed in this situation. It is, the fruits of your labor are coming in, but it's too soon to pick just yet. This represents having worked on something solidly and having to need a little bit more time and patience to let things develop the way that they're supposed to develop. It's the card that I get for if, for example, let's say you water a flower, you water a plant, and it's blooming. You can see that the fruit's just about ripe. You can literally see that the flower's about to bloom, the fruits are growing. But it would be too soon to harvest just yet. It's almost like taking that fruit or that flower and plucking it right before it becomes full and before it becomes abundant and able to use, and then plucking it, and then you don't get to harvest that anymore. That's gone. So it represents needing patience before you hastily overdo something. And then I have the Casket to represent, honestly, it represents ill health. It also represents, I get this as a fear of ill health because of what's going on. I don't actually see anything here to represent to me that there's actually ill health with you. It could represent recovery or change. This also represents a dramatic transformation, much like the Death card in the tarot, where it's a change and transformation that needs to be overcome. But basically the death of a situation. And then we have the Moon, representing these kind of like unknowns. It's like traveling over water, not really knowing where things go. It represents that there's definitely a destination, definitely being set out on your course, but not necessarily knowing where things lie in the future. And if you think about the way that things are rolling out right now, I could address that with especially the virus that's going around. I could address that with the affairs that are going on in America and just the world right now. But I could also address it this could be any way you want to take this that resonates with you. If this resonates for you at work, take it. If it resonates for you in love, take it. If it resonates for you in health and the way that your panics are engulfing you during this time, take that as well. Because this is for however many people view this video, it's going to resonate differently for everybody. It's not going to be the same exact message for everybody. But if I'm telling you honestly what I think the message means, without saying in detail that it's a love reading or that it's this reading or a health reading, I look at this as a situation in which there is some sort of concern with health, or there's some sort of change that is leaving you not knowing where to put your emotions and not knowing where to invest your time, and not knowing, it's kind of not being, it's having the ability to take on things but not really wanting to. It's also saying that what you want at this time isn't really practical to have right now. It's definitely, this is a patience spread, but also one of uncomfortability, because it's a patience that you're not really sure where things go with this. You don't really 100% know where things go with this. And it's more of being told that in time you will know, but right now the answer is still kind of aloof to you. It's like, I'm going to pull a card. I'm going to pull a card for overall outcome of where this specific situation goes. Where does this... Alright. So this is something that it's going to continue for a little bit. This and this almost go hand in hand. It's the Four of Pentacles, representing a situation in which not only, not here, we have your emotions that are blocked off, and here we have your money is being blocked off. So financially, it represents a nest egg, a safety net, needing to be very careful about how you spend your resources, your time, and your money, and your prosperity. But it also represents a situation of blocking. There's a lot of blockages here, so it can literally represent blocking yourself from other people for fear of the unknown, which that's the overall message, and I'm pretty sure that's going to be what I make this title video. There's definitely, it's going to take time. This isn't something that is going to be resolved overnight. Where in whatever situation this is, there is going to be a need for careful investing and planning. I don't see anything here other than the literal fucking card of the casket to indicate ill health. I don't see anything, if I were to be reading for that, I don't see this going in a way where this goes south. I don't see this going south health-wise. I just see the need for planning, and the need for preparation, and the need to get your things in check. This is not something to panic over. This is something to say, okay, where can I invest my resources wisely? How can I plan for this now that I know and am aware to this situation? It does represent, in time, this will get better, but for right now, for the most part, the answers are still something that you are going to have to find along the way, and during that time, it's something that you are going to have to deal with in a careful, methodical approach. So take this with a grain of salt. It's not going to resonate the same for everybody, but definitely the advice here is to take this in a cautionary direction. Be careful with how you spend your energy and how you spend your resources, and it's saying that in time this will resolve. So take care. This was for the star sign of Gemini. I almost forgot to do that. This is for Gemini. Take care. Be safe out there, and I will see you on the flip side. Peace out, my Moon Tribe.